Hey, Red, you used to work here?
Yep, the old Spiegel building.
This the old Spiegel building?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Red, this is an interview. I'm so excited. My man, Yohance, this episode is about redemption. What you do after a failure matters. We're finna meet a great guy with a great set of skills. It's me, Byron, my beautiful co-host sister, Redd. We at you again. This is somebody you need to know.
Yes.
Uh-oh, here we go. Yo, what's up, baby?
Big.
Hey, how you doing?
I see you working on something. What's up?
My name is Redd.
What up, Redd? Good to meet you. Welcome to the lab.
Thank
Boy, I'm so
you.
proud of you, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, no, what's love, baby?
Always,
Man,
bro.
come on, tell us the story, man. The people got to know this is a guy you need to know. Look at this machine here, boy. It's a lot of stories to this machine.
I see
Amen.
gym shoes
Amen.
over here.
Yeah.
Let's and let me pull up some seats for y'all, man. Let's get it together.
Let's get it cracking.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm excited about this one.
South side, west side, united. That's how we get down in it.
From the south side to the west side, riding through Chicago. The city streets are guide with stories from the road. And we got love for our community, whether you're a banger or a biker. There's room for everybody. It's where the south side is. All right, let's go. So hop on and ride with us. Oh.
Yo, woo, this is an interview that I'm excited to do. My main man, Yohance. We go way back. You're gonna like this story, like this journey, and you're gonna love the things that he's doing. This is somebody you must know, Yohance.
Hey, man, you know it's an honor, bro. You know, hey, like 4 flats, bro.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So, how did you get started?
Wow. So I got started with leather work. I got started in the joint. Yeah, I was in the feds. That's where I met B.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was there with him.
That's where we met, man. I was just trying to pass the time. When I walked in there, I seen cats working on leather. And I'm like, man, I got some time to do, man. You know what I mean? I need to do something with it. I always was a writer, so I would do that in my cell. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you was writing on scripts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and so they had a hobby craft, leather room, and it was like one brother, Trap. I don't know if you remember Trap.
Yeah, Trap from out west.
Yeah, no, Trap was from the Hunters.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Trap was from the Hunters, and he was the only brother there, man. And so he honestly was the first one to put me in the game. Matter of fact, Trap called me once, like, man, you owe me, man. You ain't told nobody. I taught you everything you know.
Right.
And nigga, you ain't taught me everything I know.
Right.
But hey, he definitely put me in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all white boys.
So you didn't know nothing about sewing, nothing.
Never seen a needle or thread in my life.
Yes.
I ain't never seen none of that, man. And they don't have no teachers. You know what I mean? The inmates teach each other.
Yeah.
So you got cats who've been down 10, 20, 30 years moving around the system. They end up here, you know what I mean? And so, you know, and it's honestly, you know, so it's an expensive hobby craft program because you got to buy your own leather. You got to buy everything. You got to buy your own materials. The only thing you don't buy is tools because you got sharp tools. So you got to take them out of guard. Got to open the cabinet to, you know, give you the sharp tools. So you can't buy your own tools, but you got to buy everything.
So you spend your commissary money on.
You know how, like, so when you first fall down, if you're gone for a minute, you know, that first 3-4 months, you gonna get a nice chunk of change. Everybody
Then they
feel
fall
for
off.
you. Yeah, then they
The
like,
first year and the last year is the only year that count. People care.
that's fine. So all that first year money, and I went in like right before my birthday. So all my people like, man, they hit me, they hit my books.
Right.
And I spent all that on leather after I figured out what I was doing.
Okay, afterward. That's why you started.
So I learned, so I did a post on social media about this, man. My first bag, I was scared to jump out there because that leather expensive. I didn't want to fuck that shit up.
Right.
So I stole a blanket from laundry.
I had to make a bag.
Yeah, to make a bag. And some of the guys donated some of their scraps to me. And I figured out, like, okay, now I know what I'm doing. Now I buy me some leather.
Okay, so when you got out, you got home, you was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is what I want to do. Did
Oh
you
yeah, I
know
knew
then?
it. I knew it while I was there. I knew it by, I knew it by year 6. And this is 5 or 6 that I'm like, okay, because I figured it out. Like, man, everybody on the pound at that point, honestly, man, at that point I was the coldest motherfucker in hobbycraft with the leather. At that point, it was like if anybody wanted to buy leather goods, now they like, we got to go to Yohance, and Yohance might be too high. Then we'll talk to everybody else. Because at that point, I got a line. You know what I mean? That was my hustle now.
So you had surpassed Trap.
Oh yeah. Hey, Trap, thank you, bro. But yeah. I left Trap in the dust, man. But Trap wasn't as, Trap really was just looking to do something with his time. I'm on that. I've been creative my whole life. I'm paying attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make things that they ain't never seen. I'm coming up with ideas. They like, oh, you ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm like, all right, it might take me 3 months, but I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So then they like, damn, he did it. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, yeah, I was gone. I was gone. Like that.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This here is amazing.
Yeah, every so obviously it's a pyramid, it's lizard, every brick is individually cut and stitched. So I had to do the math. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers to this day be like, how the fuck did they make pyramids?
So you made this when you was locked up.
I made that locked up. I made that locked up, man. And they was like, ain't no way. There ain't no way you could do that.
Look at that. Wow.
This is nice.
Thank you.
It's really nice. I love
Thank
this.
you.
So you gonna keep this? You not?
Yeah. That one is going in the archives. That's gotta, one of these days they're gonna put me in a museum.
Look at you about to run out. Right?
This is nice.
I appreciate it.
What else did you make when you was locked up that you have now?
Oh, okay, go
That
ahead.
I have now, I got a couple other bags.
You had made some more.
I had made other bags, and then I started making. So in the joint, like Bill tell you, and anybody who been there know, especially before they started putting email in the joint. Mail everything in the joint. Mail call everything.
Mail call, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when you hearing from your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? And so when you get there, when I got there, man, it's cats. Man, there's so much talent behind them bars, man.
Yeah.
And so it was dudes, artists, dudes who was tattoo artists on the streets, dudes who just could draw and just had never utilized that skill on the
Took
streets.
the time out to have, yeah.
Yeah, you remember? So they making cards, exactly.
Yeah.
They
Better
making
than
them
Hallmark.
Yes.
cold weight,
Yes,
man.
yes,
Got
yes.
Hallmark looking like baby food, man. Them remember them pop-up cards they'll make, and the angel will come up out that bitch, and the wings will be cut, and that cold. And so I started, got T. Malone.
Yeah, T. Malone. Shout out nephew, T. Malone.
T was like, you need to make some leather cars, G.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. So I made leather cars, and I called them Love Leathers.
Love, okay.
You was sending them out to like your
I
family members.
was
and
sending
stuff
my
like
family members, and then guys would buy, guys would buy, and I'll never forget, Wow.
Yeah, Wow. Nephew, Wow, we see you, Wow.
Wow bought a car for his grandmama.
Okay.
And once she got it, I guess he talked to her, and he was like, man, that was the best gift she ever had. Like, she went crazy over it. Like, bro, you got something. Matter of fact, I think she or one of his family members then wanted some for their people.
All right.
So I'm like, at that point, that's really what I was running with. I'm like, if I done made something in here that people in the world want, it's one thing for everybody on the pound to want it, because we ain't, how much options we got.
Right.
But if people in the world want something I got in here, then I got something that's gonna sell in the world. So I'm like, that's when I knew I wanted to do this shit when I got out.
So what if I wanted something made and I had an idea? How do you start out?
So if you had an idea for something, right, you wanted to commission me to do a piece, right, we'll talk about what it is, right? We'll talk about, so what is it? And I ask you, like, let's say you want to do a jacket, or let's say you want to do a shoe, right? And it'd be like, okay, so what do you already have a color in mind, or do you already have any style in mind, or do you just want me to just run? Sometimes people just be like, man, I just want you to make something. I just make me a bag, and I don't care what I just want you to be your creation. Or sometimes they'll be like, well, I know I want it to be a backpack, and I know I needed to hold this, that, and the third, and I know I wanted this color. And then go with it. So we would sit up and talk. So sometimes what I do is I'll be like, all right, because I gotta just get a sense of your style. I ask you like, show me a picture of your other favorite bags, or your favorite shoes, or your favorite cars, or your favorite artwork, your favorite colors, your favorite jerseys, because I understand what color combinations you like, just to get a sense of your style in general, because everything relative. Like I could look at your glasses and might kind of think like, okay, I see an aesthetic there. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have like a consultation with you like that. We'll sit down. And then, man, I'll go to work, I'll draw up a couple sketches, maybe 2 or 3 sketches, and say, okay, I got this idea, and then you'll be like, man, I love this part of this sketch, but I like this part of this sketch, and then I'll try to blend them elements together, and then I'll just go.
So what about
And but, I have to get your budget first. I have to get your budget first.
I know.
And wait a minute, hold on one thing. How far do you go for the material?
So part of that depends on the budget,
Okay.
right? Because some people got small budget. Some people don't understand what it takes to handcraft something. Some people see one of my shoes or bags, but I could just buy, Balenciaga or whatever, you know what I mean? Or I could catch this on sale. I mean, maybe you should do that, right? Because then people got like kids in sweatshops and they mass producing stuff.
Yeah.
They got systems, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this by myself. No one else will have this. And I promise you, when I got out, bro, first place I went to, one of the first places I went to was I went to Michigan Avenue, and I go in the Prada store and the Gucci store, and I'm in Neiman Marcus, and I'm looking at Gucci bags and Prada bags, and I'm finding flaws. And I'm like, wow, this shit cold, but I wouldn't have did that. No, man, I wouldn't have did that. Like, and people buying this, and they have no idea because they see that, right? So, yeah. To answer your question,
How far have you traveled? Because I think you went to China.
I went to so, man, I got my little homie Vanessa, man. Shout out Vanessa, man. She
Vanessa. This is another Vanessa too. That's Red's real name.
Okay. Oh, so Vanessa, she a Mexican girl. I met her at we worked together.
No.
I met her. We worked together at the Chicago School of Shoemaking, and she was already like she had been in this game for a while. She was trying to work on create her own boot line, and she got her own boot line. It's called Seres, S-E-R-E-S. She made women's boots and sandals, and it's cold, right? But at the time, she hadn't got started yet. She was like, man, she finna go to Mexico. She from Mexico, right? Well, she Mexican, and her people is. And she's like, man, she finna go over there to meet manufacturers and look at leathers. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to, man, let me, she's like, come on. So, man, I went to Mexico with her and met manufacturers, saw the factories, the whole nine, blew my mind to see, I mean, it's crazy, bro.
That's interesting.
That's my first time out the country.
Really?
Like, I had only been to, like, places that you can go without a passport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mississippi.
Right.
That's what he said.
Go ahead. I was trying to make it sound better. I went to Hawaii Lounge in Mississippi. But yeah, so I went out there, and then, I didn't see what I wanted for gym shoes to make my stuff, right? But it put me in the game. I wound up going to Portugal.
Well, Portugal. Oh, wow.
I wound up going to Portugal, and that's where so that's where I eventually started getting my shoes manufactured. That was in Portugal. But I have seen they got some. And when we work on our project, which I guess we're gonna tell them about at some point.
Yeah.
They got some tanneries.
We got a surprise coming.
They got some tanneries right here in Chicago that's world renowned.
Wow.
The official basketballs for the NBA, for instance. The leather for them is made here in Chicago at a tannery here at the crib on the north side. They got a spot called, I'm gonna just get a game away. They got a spot called Tannery Row. It's in this area, I guess it's like West Town, West Loop, Tannery Row. They got some of the coldest leathers in the world that's coming through there, right? Italian leathers. And another little fun fact, you know how Italian leather is supposed to be like the creme de la creme of leather?
Right.
Most of the leather that they call Italian leather is actually from Nigeria. And it gets tanned in Italy, and then Italy, because all you gotta do, that's a funny thing I'm learning, man. If you do a certain percentage of work on a product, you can say it came from that place. It's a lot of, man, it's a
So
lot.
if they do 40%, because 60% could have been done in another country, and they send it somewhere else and stamp it and do 30, 40%, they could say it came from here.
Yeah, that
Wow.
plus maybe like it's the most recent place that something was done to it.
Okay.
So they taking beautiful leathers from Nigeria and they might tan it or stain it in Italy,
Right.
and now it's Italian leather. Now the idea of Italian leather is everything. Now everybody goes to Italy for leather, when in fact it's us,
You
man.
come from Nigeria.
It's us in the motherland making this thing. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
right.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I've been all over for the leather, man.
So you had to go to, say you went to shoemaking schools.
So this is an interesting thing, man. When I got out, I knew I wanted to do this, but I wasn't prepared. I didn't have what it took to start my own brand yet.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to get a job working with leather, but it's hard because ain't no leather brands just hiring.
Right.
And I'm telling people, man, I can sew. I'm bringing them, and they like, man, we got people who do machines. Like,
Right.
we're not paying nobody to hand stitch. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, damn. So I found a spot called the Chicago School of Shoemaking, and I wound up. They had me volunteering there. The idea was I would volunteer for credits toward their classes. Then after I teach their classes, after I take their classes, I could teach their classes.
Okay,
Now,
wow.
to be totally honest with you, I came in there knowing way more than it took
Right.
to take that class. To be honest with you, I had the know-how to teach classes day one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I looked up and I was in there for the longest, like I'm volunteering, and but it was a benefit to me because I had a place to do my thing.
Right.
But really, I'm in there, I'm a grown man, fresh out of the joint. Fortunately, if it weren't for my sister and the fact that, in my support group, able to be able to stay with my sister.
That
Shout out
support group
sis,
is-
man.
Yes,
Chrissy,
sis, shout
man.
out for support, because failure is what you do after a failure that matters. And this is what he's doing after his failure, and that's why he's so passionate about it. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
yeah, no, it's all good. But after a certain point, after I've been there months and months, just volunteering, I'm working for nothing. I'm not getting paid nothing. That's what I'm doing my days, and I'm sweeping and cleaning up leather and inventory. And after a while, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. And then the woman who owns like, okay, well then you know what, you're ready to teach classes. And I'm like, well y'all would have let me volunteer for the rest of my life.
right.
If I didn't say
Nobody
something, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to peep game, like wow. And so, but I started teaching classes there, man. Met a lot of great people. I did learn some things there. I definitely did learn some things there. They wound up, it's a shoemaking school, so they wound up offering I ain't told a lot of people this part of the story. They didn't have a sneaker making program. They made like these desert boots. It was some real kind of Western, older, white kind of style of stuff they was making over there. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, there was, I was teaching there for a few years. When I first got there, I would see a black person take a class I see one black person maybe every couple months in there, right? Once I started teaching there, man, I'm telling my people, and man, for real, man, Chicago, man, and my community, man, y'all have, really, really helped me, man. Y'all have really put me on, man, because, man, I look at, man, I get so much love from my people, man. They show up for me, man, and I can't put it into words, man, for real, because I look up and now all of a sudden, we flooding this school. Now you go there now?
It's like, yes.
Bro, it's like every other class is full of sisters, it's full of black people. It's rocking, man. They had to admit it themselves. They told me, man, they would have holiday parties like, man, our enrollment has gone through the roof since dude got here. You know what I mean? Our diversity is gone. We got black people.
Which is a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, man. And so, but they didn't have a sneaker making class, and so then they was like, they got the opportunity to create one. And so I'm like, man, y'all, I come from that culture. You know what I'm saying? I need to be teaching that class. So the woman who run it was like, well, you gotta take the class and learn how to make the shoe before you could teach somebody. It made all the sense in the world. But the thing is, the sneaker making program was based on a do-it-yourself kit.
Okay.
So it actually wasn't how like Jordans and the real, and even my sneakers now, it wasn't how real gym shoes were made.
This is nice.
Right? It was made with a different method. I got one somewhere too. Matter of fact,
So
Did you make these from scratch?
you actually made this shoe from scratch.
So I made the prototype.
Okay.
I made the prototype based on that do-it-yourself kit that I learned how to teach on. And then I took that to Portugal, and now they're making numbers of them for me. And they're still being handmade, but in Portugal with my designs. So I got a red.
I like that red.
Which one?
You see that brown bag behind you on your left? That brown satin bag right there?
Right here.
If you grab that, you see that, boom, you see that red shoe in there?
Yes.
Pull that out, boom. This here is a shoe I made. This is like what I was making using the do-it-yourself kit that I made from scratch, right? And initially the do-it-yourself kit was not, really it wasn't even created to make a shoe this involved, this detailed. But I tweaked it, you know what I mean? I did my thing to it. That's why I tell people, man, my journey with leather, I feel like,
This is nice leather.
Yeah, that's nice leather.
I feel like soul food. I feel like, you know how they gave slaves the scraps.
Right.
And we
You
made
took the scrap-
delicacies.
Yes. Yeah.
I had scrap leather, I had limited resources, and I put my thing on it, and we did it different, right? So then I started, I was making shoes like this until I figured out how it's really done. And
Wow, that's
yeah, it's
amazing.
been a journey, Joe.
That's amazing. And see, I'm fortunate. I seen them from day one. We met up. Where did we met up? We was on vacation. We met up and we clicked from day one.
Yeah.
He was always a stand-up guy.
Before y'all get to that part, let me ask one more question. What do you see this going? What do you see your creation going?
Man, so what I really want to do is what I've learned. Like, I go to Portugal and had to go to Mexico because there's nowhere to do this here.
Yeah.
We, as you know, man, our people, especially in Chicago, we spend so much money on gym shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes in general. You know what I mean? The whole thing, we grew up.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
the culture. Yeah.
We grew up, and what they tell us that a woman look at first when
Your
she
shoes.
meet us.
Your shoes.
You know what I'm saying? Shoes been
And
everything
then in
for
your
us.
pocket. I don't know which one go first, but those are the first two. No, I'm just kidding.
But shit, they get an estimate of your pockets based on what your shoes looking like. You know what I'm saying? And we don't make them.
Yeah, we don't.
We do not make them.
Yeah.
And
We make them now.
We make them now. But the idea is to do that. The idea is to be able to, I want to teach more brothers and sisters and youngsters and cats come home from the joint and just our people, introduce them to this, man. Teach them how to do this, man. Ultimately, I would love if we had a sneaker making, shoe making hub right here, even if it starts small. Even if it's something that, okay, you want to start a brand, you can learn here and start your own brand. And then once we got brands, we got manufacturers right here, so you can get them made here. I want to start like boutique manufacturing here and hope that it grow. So, man, obviously I want my brand to grow, but I want, I want to create a system so we can be making this thing
There's a
ourselves.
bigger beacon of light.
So what about, okay, like I ride, Byron rides.
We ride. Yeah, we ride.
Can we get some riding gear? I know
Well,
you
so-
make shoes
so-
and
That's the
everything.
big secret.
I want me a nice
Yeah.
leather vest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
so when I met you, first of all, I was almost like, how I don't already know this dude, because everybody knew B. Everybody knew B. And then when I started talking to B know everybody I know. Like, B, the real mayor of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And so then you learn about, you already know that B is like, deep even deep in the streets for a long time, right? And then the other thing you know about B is that there's them bikes.
Yeah.
Them Harleys, that B is, that's the next thing I learned. And so we've been talking, man. So we working on a motorcycle jacket and vest.
Surprise.
Yeah, we working on our designs right now. And the idea is that once we come up with something, so like, again, I want to change the game when I do shit. I want to make shit like you ain't really seen before.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
When I was making bags in the joint, I'm like, that's why I did that pyramid bag. Like, I'm trying to think of a bag. I look through the magazines, because we started off basically making knockoffs. Somebody would be like, man, I need a bag for my daughter for Valentine's Day to send home. I see like this Prada bag from this magazine, make that. I'll remake that bag. We wouldn't have the Prada logo and hardware, but we'll remake that bag. So this is another one of.
This is another one. Now, what type of material is this?
So this is alligator embossed, right? So it is it is calf skin. They call it Italian, but again, we talking about some Nigerian leathers that have been tanned in Italy, and it's embossed with the print
With your logo on it.
Got the logo, yep. Yeah. So no, that's all top grain leather, alligator embossed, and I call that the redemption.
The redemption, which is this program is about. This program is about redemption, where that sometimes we're raised in neighborhoods that's a little rough, and we take chances on stuff. Sometimes it don't work out, but it's not about the failure. It's about what you do after the failure, and greatness comes after failure. Greatness comes after failure. Look at this. He never even knew how to stitch, so now he's designing his own shoe. Come on now. We could always do it.
Yes.
My man.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I want to make a jacket. I want to make a vest. I want to make some gear for y'all that ain't out there. That ain't out there.
Give us some names. I don't know what we could call it, but we could call it redemption. Anything. Give us some names. Send in some names for the shoe, the vest. We doing our own thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, these colors, see, these three different types.
Back to what y'all was saying at first before I stopped.
Okay.
How did y'all meet?
We met, as we say, we was on vacation, and nephew Joshua Thorpe, my main man. Love you, nephew. You know I mess with your nephew. So I was hanging with nephew, and this was nephew main man. So guess what? It became my main man. Shout out Josh. I love you, baby. Love you.
JT, work it, JT.
Man, we're swole. Used to work out every day. My man Josh. Ooh, he wouldn't let nobody say nothing to me, baby.
Hey, no, Josh, my brother from another mother, for real, man. I grew up. All my brothers have been my homies, because I ain't got no biological brothers. You know what I'm saying? So my brothers have been people God put in my life, man.
Yeah.
And man, I'll be honest, man. Like, don't nobody jail sucks. You know what I'm saying? But man, it was meeting Josh, man, and developing a brotherhood like that, man. Honestly, man, it made it all worth it, man. That's my partner, man. So yeah, and then him and B. Uncle B, that's who B was on the pound.
Right.
Uncle B.
Uncle B.
That Uncle B, man. And yeah, man, you Uncle B, man. B always had the jokes, man. He was always gonna make you laugh, man. He always had stories. You told some nigga, man, you was like, he told this nigga he was so cheap.
If it cost a quarter, the shit he'll throw up.
Yes. Hey, man.
That was Zoe. Breeze Zoe, baby.
That's what you told me.
Zoe.
Damn.
No crying about us. You losing this hot sauce. We put a hot sauce. Oh, man, y'all pouring too much hot sauce.
Zoe was my man. You know, me and Zoe was working out for a minute when I got out, man.
Zoe swole too.
Yeah, Zoe's still on it, man. I fell off, man. I've been looking for Zoe numbers, so I'm trying to find out, man. We can get back in when I can get back in the workout car with her. Yeah. Big up Zoe, man.
Man, we actually met some good people in there that we still brothers to this. Through that failure, we built good relationships of people doing the right thing, positive things, being creative. A lot of stuff came out of that failure.
We met some good brothers, some good stand-up brothers, some crud balls, but we met some real good, beautiful brothers, man, that we got lifelong bonds with, man.
Lifelong bonds, yes.
Bro.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, and have made life better out here, man. Slim, Keon.
Oh, yeah, Big Slim.
Jesse James, Playboy. I mean, hey, man, Squad.
Oh, man,
go
everybody.
on. I don't want to start naming names. Big G, come on, man. I don't even want to. If we start naming names, we're gonna leave too
We
many
gonna
out,
leave too many
man.
people
But
out. We gonna
hey,
leave
man,
the-
y'all know who y'all are,
Y'all
man.
know who
So
y'all
you was
are.
fortunate to know him before, to have known him before he got into it.
Yeah, I never knew him before he even started, but we just kind of, cause you don't know me, I do a bunch of reading, so I know a lot about a lot of things that I like to talk. And I knew instantly this brother had his stuff together, he had his mind together. Just because you make a failure don't mean your mind ain't together. You just made a bad choice.
Yohance, look at these shoes though. Yeah.
This one, that one, okay.
You know what? This match my bike. So
Okay.
this will be a good riding shoe.
Okay.
Because high, you know, they high and
Above the
everything
ankle,
for
yeah.
above your ankle. So
So right now, B already got me studying. So I done started studying what are the benefits of a boot for somebody riding a motorcycle, because safety everything too.
Safety
Right.
first, yeah.
So now I've learned that y'all need a padded upper.
Like
You know what I
this,
mean? So
yeah.
so we could tweak this actually.
make the
and-
color of the person bike, like whatever.
Yeah, match your bike,
Match your bike though, that'd be nice.
match your bike, get your swag and safety on.
Yeah. And we can also like cause I be seeing a lot of times when y'all have y'all vests, y'all jackets, y'all have your name on it.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's customized.
Right.
So we can personalize it too.
The vest,
You know what I mean?
okay.
I don't know if your bikes got names for your bikes
Yeah, a
or
nickname,
whatever.
everybody got a nickname.
Yep.
As far as for women, we want our vest to be not. We don't want it like
Baggy, they
like
want it tight.
You want it tight. You want it fitted. You want it like
Uh-huh.
cut so you can show your. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Cleavage and everything. So yeah.
And so that's why when we sit down, what I want to do is I want to design a vest for y'all. I want to design a vest for y'all that when y'all rocking it, women who don't even ride bikes want to wear one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
I
you
want
go
to
with
make that
stylish.
shit look so cold
Right.
that you could wear with some jeans and some
Yeah.
heels and everything.
Yeah,
and
man.
then as far as the seats, like
so we can match the leather,
you know, the
the
gym shoes
vest,
with the seat.
your vest, your jacket, your boot, and
Yeah.
your seat can all match.
match
Like
together.
we can go through color combinations. You know what I mean? You were showing me your man bike. It was like a pink with a stupid kind of purplish leather to it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we can do all that. The leathers are there. I want to see y'all riding on seats with exotic leathers,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
you know, and
'Cause I
colors
had a
is
seat
crazy.
With a alligator. Remember my alligator
Yeah,
seat?
alligator seat. And look at this, has a
Very
nice
nice.
rubber bottom. Look at this. Bernie and Bomb, I'ma just text me when is the first ride, so you know they coming to show out. They calling when is the first ride. Shout out Bernie and Bomb, the Bentley twins.
Yeah. So you could incorporate that with the seat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. So we can figure out how to make everything match or coordinate or complement each other. Yeah. Make it, and there'll be one
And
of
make
one.
everybody and individual, individual.
so.
Yeah.
This is one of your machines that you
Yeah.
use.
So this is an industrial sewing machine, right? When I was locked up, as you know, we had no machines.
Yeah, but
Everything was
it's hand stitched.
needle and thread, right? And so the biggest thing I learned at the Chicago School of Shoemaking was how to use one of these. It's changed the game for me.
Okay.
Because I saved so much time sewing on a machine.
Okay.
Right? And so what I can do is, for instance, when it's time to make your jacket or your vest, you know, I'll sketch it out.
We got
We'll have
ideas.
something sexy, you know what I'm saying? We'll go like to the tannery row, find our leathers, you know what I'm saying? You let me know what patches you want. I'll sketch some shit up for you, you know what I mean? We'll get those patches either embossed, embroidered, printed on leather. I want to do something they're not really doing out there, right? And I'll use this machine right here. I'm gonna make yours by hand right here, right? And then that's now the prototype. So from there, we can offer the pre-sale, pre-orders. We can see, you know, ask people to take orders. And then when it gets to a point where we gotta, you know, it's too many for me to sit up here and make each one. I got manufacturers. I got manufacturers.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm also teaching people how to sew. Like I got people here who can do this with me. We don't have to go to Portugal and Mexico and overseas to make these, right? Now if it gets to the point where we mass producing them, I mean, listen, there are operations in Turkey and Pakistan and Portugal and Vietnam and so we can you know we can handle that whole supply chain from concept to construction.
So if somebody want to get a vest made, gym shoe made, purse made, whatever, What's your contact information?
So right, so I take commissions, and they can. I'm on Instagram at Yohance Lacour. That's my Instagram
Spell it
handle.
for him. Spell it for him.
YOHANCELACOUR. And those are my handles all across social media.
Okay.
You can find me anywhere on social media.
Okay.
YOHANCELACOUR. Yohance Lacour. And you know, my website is YJL. Those are my initials.
Okay.
Yohance Joseph Lacour. My initials YJL. It's YJLshop.com.
Okay.
And you can also leave me a message there.
Okay.
And please get there. Get on our mailing list. We're gonna have newsletters. And I do a lot more than just leather work, and so you can find out a little bit more about the other stuff I do at the website.
And he turned Redd and I into designers. Red's going to design a lady shoe. I'm going to design a guy shoe. We're designers, Redd. Puffy, watch out.
It's on.
Yohance, stand up, bro. I just got to get mad. I love this brother. This a real brother. Intelligence, smart. Come on, man. Let's support him as we go on a new journey of designership, if that's a word.
But thanks for having us on.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming here, highlight me, man. You know it's always
love
a treat,
me and
bro.
you, man.
Always, man. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Redd, and I can't wait to make all of these dreams come to fruition.
Yes.
Real talk.
Aha, the biggest ride. Subscribe to the biggest ride. Redd, tell them to subscribe because they listen to Redd more than me.
That's right.